Welcome back to the Bounty Hunter Saga. Last episode we had a little bit of a spectacular ending. We exploded. I've loaded up his last save. Luckily I had the foresight, maybe it was the force, but we managed to save it pretty much just before we went to this one and got exploded in, is it in Umbra? Got blown up, was it in Kashyyyk? I can't remember. So we're not going to do this bounty, needless to say. We're going to go this one first, and we're going to go set to active. And we'll hand this in, and we will get
autopilot engaged.
Our first bounties handed in. And then while that's doing that, I think I want to start a mining ship off, and I believe I saw a decent place down in Empress Teta, because was there somewhere that bought silicon, or was it silicon wafers? Alright, so yeah, we've got the silicon refinery here, which buys silicon, sells silicon wafers. So I was thinking we would set up a mining ship for that, and I've already got one no, I don't have one pre-done. I thought I did. Oh no, it was the wrong one. I set up a gas miner. Right, we need a miner, not a gas miner. So let's set this up. So I've never used one of these, but I think they look quite cool. They look quite mean. So it's from the Mandalorian faction, so we can only use the standard engines at the minute.
What's in the cargo hold?
We're just going to go with the standard all-round Mark 1 thrusters. It's very rare we'll be really using a mining ship. Just 1 second, let me just check this. Oh, it's a mercenary gauntlet, that's fine. Oh, it's a mercenary gauntlet, that's the same ship as ours.
Jump completed. Lantilles.
Right. Medium. Stratus minor. Right, so engine sorted. Mark 1, yeah, we're not going to use it, and if we look at this, for the difference that it makes, we're looking at like minimal. So we'll just go with a Mark 1. Shields, I believe. Which ones was it? I had on the others. Let's just load the gas miner up so I can just look at the. So the so Novladex. Novladex? I don't know. Right, that Novladex. I mean, it doesn't have to be massively shielded, we just need some on. Hopefully it'll just run away. We can't get any normal weapons on it at the minute, so that'll just be empty. Turrets. XV7. XV15s. Should we just go with some? Yeah, we'll just go with some of these. Or in fact, no. Let's go for. What do you do? 316, 306, 153, 208. No, we're just going to keep it cheap. Mining turret, software, Mark 1, flight assistant, Mark 2, basic, and a trade. Right, do we need any of that? No, we will put some flares on you though. Crew, we will need a captain, and let's get 13 and 5. That's basically just in the event that someone tries to board us, we'll be able to
Concord down.
repel them maybe a little bit, or if it comes across any ships that need claiming. 13 service crew. Actually, not even going to bother with Marines. Apparently service crew does make it better, but you know, we will see. So we're going to save this as BH or minor Strathus. Save as new. Add to shopping list. Low on advanced composites. I might actually have some advanced composites on me.
Jump completed. Ordo.
Oh, look at that. So, if we take a slight detour, set guidance to here, we can basically go there first. Lovely. Right, so next, we've got a miner set up. It would have been more efficient to get a miner from, say, like Q8 or from Corellia or the Rebellion Wharf or anywhere like that, but I wanted the Strathus. I've never had one before. Lockbox there. Right, let's turn that trade off. What was the other thing I was going to do? I would like to try and find how to get into these sectors. Because I can't see any, unless there's somewhere in Tanab that I've missed down at this bottom. Or down there, I suppose. Could be. Let's just check our ships. So the Razor Crest. Beautiful. We had sent the Razor Crest off to scout out some other places, and I don't remember where. So we are just going to say, let's have a look at... Oh no, I remember where. We wanted to send you to start scouting out Commerce Guild. So we'll do that. That's you sorted. You're a Bastion. We wanted you to start scouting out in Biscayne. You're all good. You're in Perma. Wow, Perma's a pretty barren place. Can you drop me some satellites? You can. 1, 2. This is basically just to try and help establish some more trade routes. And then after you've done that, Kurlag, Brentol, Fidel. Let's scout out Trellin, because we have got we can drop a satellite down here and then just explore. Trellin's a useful one because it's got quite a few connections, same as the other one that's up at the top, Brental. That's another good one to have scouted out. And then a Z95, you're in Crusty. So when you have done the scouting of Crusty, which you nearly have done, let's go to Thrago.
Jump beacon, Mandalore.
Okay, excellent.
Ship technology factory.
Oh, you've brought us here anyway, have you? Thanks for that one. Didn't want to do that. I thought the
4 bus A.
Yeah, the autopilot usually resets itself when you change destination.
Docking.
Oh well,
granted.
not a major problem. We will dock here. We talk to Katrin Brano.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Gauntlet Starfighter.
We need to find a entrance. And this will be a nice 15 million credits. At least I hope I read it right, it's 15 million credits. Little bit of reputation increase for the Mandalorians as well, which, as we know, we like our reputation.
Hello there.
There we go. So in totally. Wait, what? So total reward is 14, but it says okay, whatever. That is a stupid amount of money to have.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. That now brings us up to a staggering 28 million. That is going to fund us fantastically. Let's change our mission to our next one. Destroy that one. Set to active. Same base. Beautiful. Be nice if they were all on the same station, and then we can get to that warp if the Strathus hasn't already been completed.
Hello there.
10 million. Nice.
Good luck out there.
We like a nice 10 million. And then our last one, only a babby, only 4 million for destroying one X-Wing. These bounties were absolutely fantastic. Oh, and it's on the same base as well, that's even better. And we are going to drop the last one because let's not get greedy. I don't want to repeat that. I was very tempted. So this is what I was going to do. Is I was actually going to
Hello there.
reload it and get rid of the gauntlet and say, you know, we survived, but the ship didn't. 4 million, thank you.
Good luck out there.
Look at that, 43 million. I don't think I've ever made that much money as quick for as little work. Because, alright, there was a bit of to and froing and running around, but that was for nothing. It's fantastic. Right, so let's grab the Equinox. In fact, let's next plan of attack. The miner has been made. Well, we were going to send you to Empress. Okay. Mine. Silicon. Look at that. Sorted. We've already got a resource probe, so it shouldn't be that hard to find it. That should just get itself sorted out. Let's rename it. ET. Phone home. So,
Warning. Explosive materials can be hazardous. Please contact the Dockmaster if you have any on board.
there we go. And depending how profitable that gets, we might make another one. In the past, if the stations can keep up with it, let's have a look. Silicon 49,000. So they're wanting quite a bit. Yeah, in the past, if the stations can keep up with the supply, then you can usually comfortably get sort of like 3 or 4 mining ships in an area supplying that station. If for whatever reason they're not selling their silicon wafers though, then they won't need the silicon, which means then you've got 3 or 4 relatively expensive ships just sat there doing nothing. And everything else is sorted. Let's have a look at you. Have you got another scrap ship for us? Deliver salvage, yeah. I mean, it's really frustrating this, that we have to do it, because if you look, if this would automatically just collect, drop off, without us having to tell it what to do, we would be making a decent amount of money off this. I mean, look at that. 1800 scrap, 292, 557, 95,000. And I would imagine
Mind the gap.
550 is about the average per scrap. We've got a few that have, you know, been a little bit more, a lot more, a little bit less, but hey, what can you do? Right, so now we are essentially millionaires, multimillionaires. We have won the game. Thank you. I've been Captain Jack Gumption. Goodbye. Nah, I'm kidding. So we've got some options, we've got some decisions to make. So if we just bring up his map and let's have a look. So I did have a look at Manan, because I can't remember if I said it. I was tempted to take Manan and claim that as my sector, but it has got a Vong armed beacon there, and I don't really fancy taking that. That would be build a fleet, take it out. Don't want to do that just yet. Not fussed about building some stations in with the New Republic. If we look at our letter, so the Enote Federation, they require us to have 1 station, 1 production station, and do that. That's pretty easy. Mandalorian Death Watch.
We would like to remind visitors that dropping litter anywhere other than an
How's it
approved
going?
recycling station carries an automatic
Imperial
500
Galactic,
credit fine.
New Republic, Independent Commerce Guild, Corporate Sector, Mandalorian Death Drop. So they need 1 production station and then 1 frontier defense station to be able to get military ships from them. Which is, if we look, frontier defense station with an administration claim module, so we'd need an admin module. One of the things we are lacking at the minute is blueprints. One of the things we can potentially do though is we can have a run around and we can find some blueprints off of stations. There's a couple of ways you can do it. You can either go, what's your skill looking like? Not bad, it's getting up. We can go and let's just abandon that quest. It was a fool's errand. Yeah, we can buy the blueprints. That's, you know, straightforward. Go to a station manager, buy the blueprints. Or one of the things we can do is we can go and scan a station. So if you go on your scanning mode, let's just slow down a bit. What we're looking for is some bars down there to appear, essentially, and that will tell us if there's a data leak nearby. We'll just do a quick 360. And I do have to thank... there we go. Commander Craze for this one. Because he's the one that, basically from watching his videos, I figured out how to fine-tune this. So that's what we're looking for. Away from home. Or away from here. How much are you going to give us for that? Nah, you're alright, love.
Ship technology factory.
So we're looking for those. Sometimes they will give you a mission, like that one. Other times it will just be a straightforward data leak. I think what I want to do
Tour bus.
is shoot
8.
that tour bus for a start. Ooh. Oh, it's gone. I think what we want to do is we want to find a defence station, because if we find a defence station that has more or less the things that we're after. Ooh, scrap processing factory. Let's have a look at you. Set guidance to object.
Autopilot. Engaged.
The other way to do it is you put space bombs or EMP bombs on the hull, and then that will unlock it. What's my reputation with Mandalorians? Because I don't know if it does affect your reputation, but I would imagine it can't do it good. Oh, plus 20. Wow. Intermediate module license. So we could actually get the... if we built a station in the Mandalorian sector, we'd get some progression towards that initial... what do you call it? Citizenship. Because I would like some Mandalorian ships, essentially. I do really like the Crusader cruiser. Right, so
Disengage.
scan mode.
Scrap processing factory.
Let's have a look at this factory. Come on, let's get scanning.
Civilian ship.
Yeah, we'll get one of you. Let's have a look. Is that something I can hear? I mean, this would probably be another one where if we had a smaller fighter, it'd be a bit easier.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Or we might just go and buy the goddamn modules. We've got enough money at the minute. Aha, there's one. That's another mission, isn't it? I'm not interested in your missions.
I need help. Please, if you can hear this, I need help.
It's just a shame. Right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to actually just go and buy the modules, and we're going to come back to the Mandalorian area.
Neutron star builder.
So, we are going to, and this might take me a little bit of a minute. First of all, let me have a look at my reputations. Who is going to be the best people to buy from? Probably Mandalorians. We're going to go here. Start garden, start object.
Autopilot.
I'm going to buy the blueprints that I want. Once I've bought the blueprints that we want, look how slow that goes. We're going to start building a station, and I'll decide whether I want to build it in the Anote territory or Mandalorian territory. So I will be back shortly.
It's an
Welcome
honor to
back.
see you here.
We are at the Mandalorian faction headquarters. We are talking to Tai Tasosi, and we're going to have a look at, first of all, licenses. We could... well, we need to have the reputation up. That's fine. No.
Good
no,
luck out there.
Thank you.
It's an honor to see you here.
Blueprints. Okay, so we need absolutely everything bar well, we need everything basically. So we need energy cell production for a start. We what sort of plant are we going to want? So we've already got storage. We can go with energy cells. If we get energy cells, that basically energy cells. Everything needs energy cells. Let's get that and that. We are going to try scrap as a base. Oh, we're going to need all the bloody struts as well. Select, 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 select. So that gives us base. All the different base ones, cross struts, and that. We're not bothered about that yet. Processing dock modules. We've got a basic one to get us started. I do like the EP here. 7 million though. We'll go with a one large ship. Here as well. Turrets. We could do with just some little. We'll worry about arming it later. And a scrap tractor. Scrap tractor employs. Oh, that'll be for the ship, won't it? So that's fine. We don't need that just yet. Right, so confirm. We've got all these blueprints. Now,
Good luck out there.
thanks. I'm going to need it. I'm looking at Tanab, because if we build a scrap refinery into Tanab, the New Republic and the Death Watch should be fighting each other. Oh, he's hanging his head now. He's like, oh God, why won't this guy just go away? It's doing our oh so happy. Let's drop the frame rate because we're in the station. Yeah, so we need to buy a plot, and I want it 3 by 3, all the threes. So then we end up with a 6 by 6 by 6 plot. Come on. Create new plot. How much are you going to charge us? And where do I want it? So the way it works is the closer to a gate you get, usually, there you go, so closer to a gate you get, the more it costs. We're only a scrap processing plant, so we don't need to be much. I'm going to go here because we're near a gate. Oh, actually no. Let's go here because we're near that gate. This is probably where we're going to get most of the scrap. So it should be alright. 216,000 is pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're going to get out of this place before our frame rates drop too much. Get back on the Equinox. Ooh. And we will fly to the Tanab system and we'll hang fire around there. His money's already going up fairly quickly. I don't know if this is true or if it's just something that I'm making up, but it does seem that when you have got more money in the bank, you basically what happens is come on. No, don't want to select the quad jumper tug. Right. Yeah, when you've got more money in the bank, I don't know if the... How much enough I found? I don't want the tug. Deselect. Select object. Alright, what menu am I in? There we go. Yeah, they seem to take more money out of the bank account to be able to buy more stock to sell more at more profit. I think that's how it might work. I don't know. Anyway, frames are back up now we've left that station, so let's have a look. So our new plot, Tanab factory. Continue. And we need to build ourselves a base. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to turn the environment off because the environment doesn't matter for this one. And we are going to start off with welfare modules, docking modules. Where's the docking modules? Dock modules. I'm going to start off with our basic 6x6 and we're going to go down low. And then we're going to get our 1 do for more, that's it. And we're going to select it. I'm going to try and remember how the controls work on this. Oh, there we go. You can go there. No, you're not, because you won't fit.
Jump completed. Ordo.
Let's move you back a bit. In fact, start there, because you can always move stuff around. When you start there, I'm going to move you around like that, and you're going to fit there. And that'll be our little docking area. Right, storage modules. What are we going to need? Production modules. So we're going to need some of those on. Other modules. Now, how do we want to make this? Do we want it all nice and clean like an Imperial station, or a bit dirty? Let's go a bit dirty. So I would like...
Jump completed. Encore down.
Tell you what, we'll pause it there a second. I'm going to have a think about how I want to lay this station out. I might make a base building tutorial at some point when I've remembered how to do the stations a bit better. and then when we've done that, we'll pick it up from there. So, give me a moment. I will see you shortly. Alright then. I think for now we have done. We've got 2 energy cell productions, bunch of struts, different storage. I've got liquid storage. I don't think I'll need liquid storage. They're only small ones at the minute. I'm starting off small. The bigger the storage, usually they start demanding a larger amount of money to run. We've got 2 docking bays, 1 large docking pier, and then it's basically just frames at the minute. So we've got a scrap recycler there, not 100% sure what that does, and our scrap processor there. It's all nice and out of the way, so you can come in at multiple angles, and you've got your little docking thing, so that should be fine. It's very skeletal at the minute in nature, and that's kind of on purpose. So eventually, because I don't know if we're going to need some habitation blocks, but eventually basically what we can do is we can fill this out with storage, defense discs, whatever else we want, because if we look at the logical overview, we just need energy cells, which will produce, and raw scrap metal, which will bring our quad jumper up to hopefully work for this station. It does say workforce there, but we'll see when that's up and running. It doesn't need much in the way of components. Like I said, this is basically just a bare bones basic station. They're going to get destroyed coming in here, but what can you do? And now what we need to do is assign a builder. So assign or hire a builder. Let's zoom out. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's one just there. And we will hire. Bingo. So that is our first station underway. Hopefully. So we'll give that a little while to tick over. Oh no. So the problem's going to be there's a load of New Republic stuff coming to that, like, oh yeah, we'll supply your base, and they're just going to fly into that and die. But that's kind of not my problem. Lovely. Where's the quad jumper gone? Are you doing it all on your own? Have you figured it out? Oh, you clever little duck. So that's now doing it on its own. Don't know why that is, but that's good. Apologies if you can hear some scratching in the back. That would be the rabbit. readjusting his bedroom to how he prefers it. Bless him. Right. Cool. So all we've got to do now is essentially wait for that scrap station to get built. We've still got 23 million in the bank. So what we might as well do, if we've got the 23 million in the bank, we are going to need some mining ships. So we can't blow it all, but we can go to the Galmeg shipyards. That's a really weird name. And we can buy our
Autopilot
licenses
engaged.
to get the military ships from them. And then we can check some. No, I need that belter. Oh, actually, go here. Set guidance to object.
Autopilot
Okay.
disengaged.
So we may be able to help ourselves with this, because we can essentially take some of those
Container
things. We can trade them with the trader, which will save us money, or have we already paid for it? I don't know how that works. We are now on our final approach to the headquarters for TGM, and we're going to buy the military licenses. This will give us access to the Kirax and the Jedi Defender as well, because I think I am going to get the Jedi Defender. We might not be able to buy it this episode. It'll also give us access to a harbour class, I believe, which will be nice. That's going to be our home away from home.
docking granted.
Because what I'd like to do is start taking on some of the bigger bounties. Because one of the things I noticed in the last episode, as I was travelling between sectors, is around Oita there is quite a few VLS dreadnoughts now, which was a bit alarming. I got
Gauntlet Starfighter.
3 that essentially tried to take my wares from me. So I would imagine they might have some bounty on them. I hope they have anyway. And the dreadnoughts are a pretty tough cookie, but they're not unbeatable. If you've got a squadron of bombers, you can quite easily take them out. Right, representative even officer. Oh, it's her again.
It's good to see you, friend.
Show me your licenses. So we can buy all of these and still have money in the bank to spare. So we want that. We want that. We want that. Give it us all, and we'll have 11 million left. Thank you.
Good luck out there.
And just in time for a nice autosave. When we've got his autosave, what shall we do? Tell you what, because I was planning on ending the episode here anyway, we will end the episode by, if we can afford it, and these sell it, placing the order for our harbour class, and then that is our first phase 1 goal that we had, and we're going to do it the RPE style way. We're going to go to the ship lady. I think it's a ship lady on this. Might be a ship man. Oh, it's a ship man.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'd like to buy a ship, please. I'd like to buy a harbour class. And we'll get the Holm, not home. I need to think of a good name for it. Let's just check it, because I think we have unlocked. Now we've got the capital license. Right, so on a beast this size, what, 20 million? Alright, maybe we won't be able to do that this episode. Oh my god. That's a bit more than I remember. We need that turbo laser on there. And that bring... Woo? Okay, that was odd. So it's gone down to 19 million. So if we keep adding things to this ship, then maybe it'll go down? Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works. Should we cut down on some crew? Let's cut down on a little bit of crew. That brings us down to 18 million. And how much have we got? We've got 11 million. Well, that is sad. We could buy a builder, buy his own builder. Okay, so we won't do that this episode. At the end of this episode. Tell you what we will do though. If we go there and we go buy ships and we go medium ships and we go the Defender and oh yeah, I added some Defenders in my old fleet. I never used them though. Like personally used them. So let's build up a Defender and we'll get that ordered so we can either have Corellians, which would give us, wow, that's slow. So what's the advance? So that's 10k more, but stat wise, oh, slightly better acceleration, slightly better boost, but overall slower. So we'll go with you. We'll go with some Mark II combats. Shields, we want big shields for this, so it's probably going to be the Corellian ones, isn't it? Is it worth even looking at the others? Better recharge rate on that. So let's go 2 Corellians, 3 Corellians, and then we'll go with that one because that'll give us recharge rate. So the way I think of it is these are our shields doing the heavy work. If they get lowered down, then we've got these 2 backup shields which will hopefully give us a better recharge rate. We've got decent hull, decent shield strength, weapons, XV1s, all we can get at the minute. Quad lasers, XV15s, why not? XV15s. Yeah, we'll go with them. Software, well, it's going to be our ship, so we want Mark II, that, and a trading computer. We want flares. I'm not going to bother with satellites. I can transfer them from the Equinox if I've got any on board. We will need a captain. And we want two service crew. No, I want 5 Marines and then 3 of them, and that'll fill her. Can we change anything else? And we'll preset these just to defend. Okay. And it has got 2 small ship docks as well, which is nice. So we can have a couple of fighters. Oh! We could have a couple of Kiraxes, Bounty Hunter, Defender. Save as new. Missing some Durasteel plates. Add to shopping list. Small. Kirax. We want some engines. Definitely need engines. Get some Mark II combats again. P12. What do they do? P12 gives us 21. Holy crap. Oh yeah, the Corellians all day long on that. No comparison. KX5s, I suppose. Oh. Some missile launchers. Missile launchers always work well. KX5. And a missile launcher. Should we have 2 missile launchers, 2 KX5s? Yeah, that sounds right. Mark 1. Basic scanner. Yeah, target and computer trade, just in case. Some light concussion missiles. Give it some flares. I want a pilot and a marine. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's have a look, see what that gives us then. So overall stats. I don't like the fact that the white is so bright I can't read the text. But let's have a look. So 8-3 hull. 8 on shield, which is pretty good. Recharge rate is 300, which is pretty good. Burst weapon output, not bad. We've got the missiles on board as well. How many missiles did it say it's got? 10. So that's a decent amount. Excellent. And I would like to add to shopping list. And we'll have 2 of those. And we'll confirm our order. Right, so next episode we will have our 2 little Kiraxes ready. We will have a defender. We'll put them into a little fleet. I will take command of the defender. We'll think of a nice name for it, and we'll take that for a spin, and we'll hunt some bounties, try and get this bank account back up. And then our station should be closer. We've got both the docking modules, or one of the docking modules for small and medium done. The large ship one is done. That's going to be done in no time. And then it'll be just a case of building up all the other little cross struts and stuff like that. If we just have a quick look at it, plan build. So these are the bits that are already completed on it. And then hopefully we can figure out how that will all work. We'll be able to bring Ty up, who has, I was going to say Ty has figured out how to do his job, but Ty hasn't. I thought he'd automatically done it on his own for a little bit, but he's not. That'll be good. Ty will come and work for that station in his quad jumper. We'll probably buy another quad jumper or 2, and then that should be that. And happy days all round. Then we can work. We need to start working towards getting the actual harbour class. Then hopefully, if we can just pick up some more bounties that we like the other one. I suppose that's the bonus of everyone being at war with each other. If there's patrol ships and garrison ships that are getting a good amount of kills, then we're going to be golden. So, as ever, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time.